Funny is, my boss actually had a white watch that I noticed the situation from Jersey Shore wore the same one. And I pointed it out to him, and he went home and watched a couple episodes and noticed it was the same watch. So he turned around and sold it to a friend of his, bought a different one. I pointed out a pair of the shoes that he had were also worn by the same character. I never saw him wear those shoes again. Which is funny because they were like a combination of like safety orange, safety yellow, black and gray, and one of the other people that worked there said it looked like he worked on a road crew in his spare time. More at you, not at the camera. Oh, that's weird.
I like
because
that.
you've got this camera going.
No,
which
I got
is
both
right
of them. Yeah.
There.
Right.
Because I just looked at that one and I was still getting like a 3/4.
History of Kramer.
History of Kramer.
I met this guy on the morning show.
In the beginning.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, there was the heaven and the earth. And
No.
then they created dirt. But 2 days before, they created Kramer.
They took a picture, he took a picture.
It's a touristy joint, dude.
No, it's not. This is where the locals come.
No, it's not.
All right.
This is where the locals come
read.
at like 5 in the evening on a Tuesday. Okay?
Read. Shut up and read.
Shut up.
I met Kramer on the morning show.
I know where I met you, motherfucker. I'm not stupid. Jesus. Yeah. Don't let the retarded orange shirt fool you. I'm not simple. I'm sober right now. This is what's really scary. Like, I am chemical free right now. This is all natural. Well, not quite. We could. No, I'm just kidding. That's your gig, not mine. But no, man. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was doing morning radio, which was about the death men, and Kramer comes on the show, and he does a read for me, but he does it off air, right? And he tells me that my life's about to change. It's going to be a big dramatic change. It's going to seem bad, but it's not really bad because every cloud has a silver lining. And this one's going to seem bad at the time, but I'll look back on it and realize it was one of the coolest things that ever happened to me. And the next day, my mom died. And so 6 weeks later, he's back on the show, and I tell him what happened. And he's a bit of a mama's boy, so he kind of freaks out. And then he pulls up my chart and just goes, "Okay, we're not going to look at personal stuff. We're going to look at career shit now." And he goes, "Well, you're in the right place. Radio is your calling. This is what you're going to do for the rest of your life. They love you here. You're really in a place to springboard a national career." And the next day, I got fired. And so I was not real happy with this. And I went over, and actually at the time that I got fired, I had taken my girlfriend at the time, which was a redheaded stripper teenager, which are 3 words that should never be combined in your sentence if you're trying to get romantically happy. Like avoid all 3 and you'll be all right. You know, just strippers, redheads, and teenagers. Just don't date any of them and you're okay. And that goes for all you redheaded stripper teenagers too. Don't date each other. And so so I go over and I pick her up, and he's kind of perplexed because, you know, he's just done a read for my girlfriend and everything seems accurate, and he keeps doing reads for me and everything goes shitty. And I genuinely believe, and I mean this, I genuinely believe the whole basis of our friendship initially was the fact that I was like the enigma you couldn't predict. You could read everybody else's chart, everything else made sense. Me, no dice. So you know, we go along, and a few years later, he's doing he's printing out a yearly thing for me. He used to do these annual things every year about yay thick, and you tell people to follow this, and you always told me to just do the opposite of what I say. And so I walk up to the screen through this haze of cigar smoke, both of us smoking indoors, and point at your screen, and I go, "Dude, I was born in 1971, not in 1970. Ever since, things have been pretty accurate. He's given me a lot of advice on women, which could all be summed up in one word: run. Just every girl. I've got a friend that has a knack for picking dudes that are gay, but maybe haven't realized they're gay yet, or whatever. And so we always, we had a running joke for a while. If you want to know if a guy is gay, just ask Kathy. If she thinks he's cute. If she thinks he's cute, he's probably gay. The inverse of that was we started saying, if you want to know if a girl's crazy, ask me if I think she's cute, because those are the ones that I go after tend to be a little batshit nuts. And so, and big girls seem to like me, and that's not good. I don't know where that comes from, but that's a discussion for another time. So yeah, you can listen to this Kramer guy and feel all right about things, as long as he gets your birthday right. And if he tells you to bail on relationships, bail, because otherwise you're going to lose your trailer.